Is that a genuine hole?
It looks like a genuine hole.
Adam and Dan, unrelated, Jackson's talking.
Adam, how are you?
Good, Daniel. How are you going?
I'm good, mate. I'm
That's
great.
Good. It's been a while.
Has it? Well, this show's released weekly. I don't understand that statement.
Let's start again. And
Adam, how are you?
great, Daniel. How are you? It's been a while. Fuck. All right.
You're fucking
One
around
more
with
time.
me, aren't
One
you?
more time. Go.
Are you serious? Adam, how are you?
Great, Daniel. How are you?
I'm-
It's been a week.
It's been a week between drinks.
It's been roughly 7 days. It's been incredible to see you.
We're so regular with our release.
We are like Metamucil to your ears.
Sweet and flavoured orange.
Yes, and yes, and the rest.
What's been cracking, mate?
What's been cracking?
Apart from that fat.
I get it. Well, I've decided to join the throng of financially crippled homeowners.
Homeowners?
Yes, I bought a house.
You've come out.
I've come out and bought a house.
Homeowners?
No, I haven't. I've just come out to buy a house.
Wow.
I have. Hang on. Exited my. Well, I don't know. Yes, I bought a house.
Oh, wow. Tell me more. Like, where and who?
I'm not going to
with?
tell you where, because I don't want. It's the address is no, because people, all our fans from this show, Daniel,
All of them.
would flock to my house demanding money and blowjobs, I guess. But I'll say no. No. Too many.
What
too
suburb?
many.
Come on.
In Heidelberg Heights.
Ooh.
Now it's important when you say that you have to say Heights, because you can't say West. You cannot, because as if you said, "Oh, where'd you buy a house?" Heidelberg West, you'd get that oh response, because Heidelberg West is like the dangerous area, but Heidelberg Heights is the fake name that the people living there has obviously made up and attached to it to make it seem like it's slightly more classy than
Lofty?
Heidelberg. Yes, lofty,
Feisty?
if you will, yes. So it's Heidelberg Heights, and yeah, it's a lovely place, and we got it at the auction.
Oh, yeah.
And I was quite the badass at the auction, because to answer your other question, I bought it with my girlfriend,
Hello.
who... Hello, Daniel.
Hello, I'm testing 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's been ages. How are you? Shit.
It's
It's been 7 odd days. But
and
yeah, so
on the 8th day, Adam bought a house.
Adam bought a house on the 8th day, yes. So she absolutely adored the house and kind of was skipping around and yelling how much she loves it. So we had to forbid her from bidding.
What? Yelling with enthusiasm.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this house.
Yeah, so we had to
$1 million.
basically bind and gag her so she wouldn't, blow the cover. So I was the designated bidder.
Wow.
And
pressure.
It was a lot of pressure. I don't know if anyone at home or in the car or at the gym or where else.
Cleaning.
Cleaning. Have been to a house auction, but it's the greatest thing in the world unless you actually want to bid in it, in which case it's really scary. But
Because then you are there to perform.
yeah, you're there
the
to make
stakes
a
are high.
major life-changing decision. So so I stood there, and I know how it works. You've got to not say anything ever, until a year's passed, and then you raise your hand and maybe bid.
And like cough a little? or-
Yeah. So yeah, I stood there. I was wearing my leather jacket and my hat. I looked like a bit of a brute. So I just stood there with my arms crossed, and I didn't crack a smile. And
Were you smoking a cigarette and your hat was tilted down and you were standing under a spotlight
and
by
I
chance?
had big sunglasses on, and
Yeah.
I was speaking. I used a lot of Italian colloquial phrases as well. I don't know. It just came to me.
Mamma mia, the price is going so high.
Cucaracha. I don't know what that
La
means.
cucaracha?
There you go. That's
Is that
Spanish. But yes,
It all sounds the same to me.
it's all the same country, really.
So it's similar to eBay bidding. You wait till the very end
Absolutely.
and then you click as hard as you can on the auctioneer's face or something.
Well, I mean, it's important to have your limit, and more so on this than on eBay. But we had our limit anyway.
Now,
But, yeah,
sorry,
go.
I'm just with the limit thing. This has always interested me because, Hound, sorry, we've got to stop for a moment
Oh,
and just explain.
shut up.
We're actually walking
We're bushwalking.
through the bush in Upway.
And a
So if you
cockatoo
can,
does not like us doing our podcast. Not a fan. Didn't like us. Isn't cleaning at home listening to my auction story.
so please excuse the
I'm grateful.
cockatoos and the wildlife. What are we talking about?
Oh, just that house I bought.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
the,
Limits. No limit hold'em.
so when you've got your limit in your
Yes.
mind
Yes.
and you're working towards that,
Yes.
there's always a possibility that in the spur of the moment you might think, oh shit, or just a little bit more, just a little bit more
Yeah.
will probably tip me over, and I can't leave this opportunity alone to,
Well, you know
to
what?
not go over this limit.
If that was the case, then that should be your limit.
But you don't know until the very spur of the moment. Oh,
Well, look, if
there's,
you can
there's a
if-
car driving along.
He doesn't like us either. Nobody likes us podcasting in their national park. If Skippy was here, Skippy would he would hop on and over us and... What did Skippy have? Was it Skippy or was it the other one?
Blinky
the koala, Blinky, that had
His
the-
whole life's a thrill.
the pedophile dad from Hey Dad as the ranger.
Oh,
I think
I
the
don't know.
pedophile dad from Hey Dad was one of those two. I think it might have been... I can't remember. But he was definitely a ranger. After,
Ranger danger.
ranger. Very good.
So
No,
did
so
you
it's-
experience that? Do you know what I'm talking about when I say that
Look, I do.
when you're in
and
the heat of the moment, things change and you
Look,
might bend? How solid were you?
Just before the auction started, Eileen, my girlfriend, whispered in my ear, "Hey, so that limit, can we go 20 grand over that?" I'm like, "Why are you asking me this now?" No, why? I mean, look, it's all how you budget for it, but I wasn't prepared to do that, but thankfully never.
So you
got
were
to that
strong.
point.
There was no doubt in your mind.
No, I'll tell you what I did. I had my
Please.
limit and I had $5,000 leeway
of
in
fun
case-
money.
Yes. What?
Leeway.
Oh, yes. Just, because, if 3 people were bidding for it, and it got to my limit, then the other 2 could fight it out. But, like, if this guy was hesitant and I was at the limit and he was like, oh, $1,000 would do it, then I'd do that. But, yeah, so that's about it.
Right.
Um,
So tell me, what did I interrupt you saying?
I don't know. Fuck.
The auction failed, or
No,
you told
it
us
did.
that you
No,
bought
the
a house.
auction did fail, actually. Well, not really. I don't know why I said that.
Well, I know why you said it, because you think that an auction is an auction, and if you win,
yeah.
you've got the house. But that isn't the case.
No, because nowadays everything has a reserve price. So, you bought it for this much, but the reserve price is this much. So what you've actually won, Adam, is just the opportunity to negotiate with the owners to buy the place for much, much more.
Which takes away so much of the
Yeah, you
the
don't
joy
go,
of winning.
whoa, I've got it. And it really is sad because, like,
You go next level.
because there's none of this going once, going twice, sold. It's going once, going twice, going 3 times. Now you get to talk to the owners. Oh, great. Great. So you still have that stress.
And so how does that work? Is there like a tea ceremony, or is it smoking a pipe?
It was a bit like that, actually, because we were in the living room making ourselves comfortable, and they were obviously...
right. In their house.
Yeah. And the owners were obviously in the kitchen or something. So the auctioneer went to them first and then came to us.
Oh, no way.
And told them the stories. Well, you've bid for this, but just a little bit more to this, and you can get the house. And we're like, no, we can't do that. And what about this much? And he comes back and he said, oh, no. And they told us to solve it. And by that time, Eileen, who had been so good for keeping her mouth shut the whole time, she said, we'll take it. Oh, okay.
What, 20 grand more? We'll take it. That's what we budgeted
it wasn't
for,
that
wasn't
much
it, Adam?
more. No, we were nearly there with our bid, and the whole thing was under what our limit was going to be anyway. So,
Which is great.
which is all happy story. So, what have you been up to?
No.
Oh,
you
there's
don't get
more.
off that
Oh,
easy.
shit. Yeah. Okay. What's?
I am so curious. We've talked about you and your mad bedroom skills.
Oh, my man, bedroom skills.
In regards to, I am talking about the mess. I mean
Not
the way you arrange your items, your belongings.
Oh, you're talking
And-
about my messy room. Messy room.
Yeah. And the way that your lady relates to that. Mm-hmm. Buying a house together.
Yes.
How do you see this playing out? And have you got any strategies to make sure that you are victorious?
Victorious.
In that you get to put things where you want? Or have you talked about this? Where are things going to go? Who has domain over what areas?
It's one of those things.
Compromise?
Yeah, where you say at the start,
You sign the contract.
okay, once we move in, we're going to have a look at the whole place, and then we're going to decide together what we're going to do with it, you know, whether we paint the wall this colour, whether we take off this wallpaper, etc, etc, etc. And what ended up happening was my girlfriend says, okay, yes, so when we get there, we'll talk about what we're going to do to the house, because I want it to be like this, and this couch there, and this 7 couches here. Oh, well, that's the opposite of what we're deciding. So I think I will have input, but I think the final decision, you know, I will allow her to have the final decision. How about that?
That's exactly the right attitude, son.
Yeah.
That's how it's got to be. So
But-
what do you have something that you are in your back of your mind? You're going, ha ha ha, but I get to have all those dead corpses underneath the shed out the back. Whoa,
No.
Little does she know, I've actually got my way. She thinks
I
she's got
see.
her
You
way.
think I could use reverse psychology on her?
Well, you can like let her think that she's won.
Right.
But you have this other game plan that you're playing. She doesn't know.
So while
And
she's
so
setting
it-
up the TV, I'm digging a hole in the backyard for the bodies.
And if she ever finds like a missing limb or something,
Right.
then you can always say, well, you got 7 couches, so can't a man just enjoy a dead corpse
Can't a man enjoy a dead corpse? It's true.
in private?
In the privacy of his own home that he owns.